Hi, I'm Noelle. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. Today's focus is going to be on knee pain, which may seem counterintuitive that I'm sitting in this hero seat with my knees bent. I am sitting up on a block. That makes it a lot more enjoyable, bearable, depending the word that you want to use. So we're going to focus on doing some strengthening around the quads, stretching of the calves, stretching of the quads, stretching of the hamstrings, really using our knees more and being aware of where the knee is being bent to. So we're always going to keep our knee in alignment with that second big toe when we're bending it and making sure that it's not falling in or falling out. So we'll start here, just placing your hands on your knees. If your arms are long enough to wrap around your knees, great. I have short arms, so I'm just going to place them here. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Bringing your awareness to your knees, inhale and exhale. And if you have the tendency to call one of your knees a bad knee or both of them that, let's try to just shovel that out. We want to talk kindly to our bodies. It's just kind of like how a lake, people say, oh, it's a dirty lake. Well, the lake's not dirty. It's the people's fertilizer they're using on their grass or what they're pouring into the lake or the boats in the lake that may have something that's coming off of it. So the lake's not dirty, it's what's been being put into it. So your knee's not bad. We're going to change the behavior around it. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to keep the right knee bent. You can lean over onto your right hand and kick out that left leg. So we're still seated up on this block. It's right underneath the bum. You're going to take that block that you're sitting on. It's going to be on this low height here and then sit right on that. If you don't have a block, you're more than welcome to sit on your bottom. But if you have severe knee pain, that's not going to be available to you. Or use a cushion or a bolster. Today I have blocks with me. We're going to bring that foot out. We're going to stretch up through the spine. Inhale. Exhale and hinge forward over that foot. Continuing to breathe in and out. And as I'm hinging forward over this foot, I'm pressing that knee down. I'm not keeping it bent. I'm pressing it down as much as I can just to really give some stretch into that. Now I'm not pressing super hard, but that's the intention. If you start to lean forward and that knee has to go like this, then just bring yourself farther up. Keeping that foot in dorsiflexion, flex towards my face. Inhale, coming all the way up. Take that left leg, bring it back, lean over onto the left hand, swing the right foot out and around so it's out in front of you, lengthening up and through your spine. Inhale, exhale, hinging forward. Now you're going to feel that stretch in different places on your body depending on you. So on this one, I'm feeling this more in my low back than I am feeling it in the back of my leg. The other side, I felt it more in my leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back up. And then we're going to take our feet out in front of us. And you're going to walk your feet out so your hands can come on the ground and press yourself all the way up into a forward fold. Now I'm going to invite you to take your blocks. Yes, I would want blocks. So if you don't have blocks, pause the video, go get your blocks and come back with them. Bring your blocks, put them on the high height, place your hands on the blocks, your fingers kind of wrap around the edge, and then hinge forward and lean your weight into your legs so that you can straighten them out, and then your weight is being caught by the blocks. Inhale and exhale. Really leaning that weight more backwards so you can get into those knees. Lift the quadriceps up the legs by lifting up the kneecap. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, and then just remove your blocks off to this side. And we're going to take our feet together and inhale, swan dive all the way up. Exhale, I'm going to bring myself to the top of my mat. You're going to have you bring yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale, swing up. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on your mat. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Step the right foot forward and up. Drop the back knee, coming up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, send the hips back into half split. And this way, you can also take your blocks here and have yourself a little higher as you stretch and press down into that leg, stretching into the knee and the back of the leg. Inhale here. And exhale. Going to come forward again into that Anjaneyasana. I leave those blocks right there so we can come back and put the hands on them again. And then send the hips back, half split. That feels really good. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send yourself back. We're going to step up, turn that back foot open, and then come into your warrior two. I'm going to switch my body around so you aren't looking at the back side of me. So in your warrior two, I want you to focus mainly, since we're doing more legs, is that this back foot, I'm pressing into the knife edge of the foot so that the arch is up. And I'm using that, I'm pressing really strongly through that. That back leg is not bent. The front leg is bent, however, and this knee is in alignment with that second big toe. It's not falling in, it's not falling too far out. Then my hips are in an open position. Turn the chest forward, arms come out, shoulders are down, looking over that hand. And I could come a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, pressing into that foot. You can flip your hand or send yourself up and back, going backwards, more to the side than backwards, into your reversed warrior. Inhale here. I'm starting to come out of that, so bend your knee, come down back into it. Inhale. Exhale. Send the arms back down around that foot. Stepping back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Inhale. This time we're going to step the left foot forward. I'm switching around. You stay where you're at. I'm going to step my left foot forward in between my hands. Inhale. In that Adho Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sending my hands to the blocks, send the hips back, half split. Inhale forward, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, send the hips back, half split. Inhale forward. Exhale, going back. This time, we're going to come up, foot opens up, pressing into that knife edge side. Open the arms up, pressing into that back knife edge. Knee is strong, not bent. Front knee is bent over that second big toe. Opening up the chest, looking over that top. Hands, shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hand drops down, cascading backwards in your reversed warrior. Inhale, arms come down around that front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself forward onto your high plank. You can drop the knees down, lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, come back down. This time I'm going to have you bend your right foot towards your buttocks and then press the heel in towards your butt. And you're going to keep that pressure of pressing it in towards your butt. Release that back down. Take your left foot and press it in towards your butt. Keeping that pressure and releasing it down. This time your right foot again. And releasing that back down, and left foot again. And releasing that back down. Okay, option, bring both of those feet back up and reach around and grab them with both hands for a bow pose, for a nice quad stretch and a shoulder opener. Inhale and exhale. Really trying to feel that belly. Notice where the resistance is. Try not to judge it, just allow it to be there. And slowly release the feet. Try not to let them slap backwards. And then take the hands, press yourself up and back. Open up the legs into your child's pose. Allowing the bottom to be heavy and cascading down towards your feet. Inhale, walking yourself up, and then coming to a seated pose with your leg out in front of you, Dandasana. So now you can take a block if this is going to help you focus a little bit more, and place it under that knee. And I'm going to have you take your foot, flex it, and press down into that block. If you don't need to have that, you can just do that here. Now when I do that, my calf muscles end up lifting the back of my knees up off my mat. So then it's a little harder to focus on that place, and that's why I'm suggesting taking a block, ball, sock, and placing it under there, and then pressing into that, staying seated up and holding that for an inhale and exhale. Continuing to breathe. And exhale. So then we're going to switch sides. Again, you can place that underneath or not, your choice. And then flex and press into that knee. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so this next one, very fun. I'm going to have you take that block, place it out in front of you. We're going to take our arms, you can bring them here or up overhead depending on how much exercise you want to do today, and have you kind of yogi point your foot. So what that is it's not a full point and it's not a full flex. You take your foot forward like you're flexing it, like you're pointing it, and then you take your toes and flex them up. So then we're going to take our arms and we're going to inhale, lift it, and we're going to go over and tap and back. Inhale, lift and tap and back. Inhale up and tap and back. And again, we're just strengthening the quad, which is important for that knee health. And one more time, boops, and there. So now we're going to go do it to the other side. Bring the arms back up, staying nice and straight. Try not to round the back. It's what naturally happens as we resist. We're going to try to stay up here. And then yogi that foot. Inhale and over and back. Inhale, over and back. Over and back. Whoops, caught it. And again. And again. And try to just tap the ground instead of let your foot rest. Just more of a tap and back. Inhale, stretching up, hinging forward, releasing the back down into a forward fold. And inhale, rolling all the way up. We're going to take our legs and cross them. Thank you so much for joining me today for some focus on your knees. I hope that that was helpful in gaining some extra strength and some stretching that was much needed in your body. Thank you.